It's your boy, ShakesP. Keeping it 100. Y'all already know how we do here, man. Right now, we're going to jump into a reaction. If you didn't think we were going to react to this, y'all crazy. Y'all crazy. Y'all crazy. Right now, we're going to react to the boys, the big push. HEROS live at the Brighton Dome. What I know now versus what I didn't know 2 weeks ago is I wasn't sure with the last big push release that we did, that they just released not too long ago, is this new or is this old footage unseen? And I know that this is a show that they did before Ren went in for treatments and stuff like that. So it's new to all of us, minus the select people that were lucky enough and fortunate enough to be at the Brighton Dome for this show. I'm always looking so forward to react to these guys because the musicianship is always so fire. The stage presence, the way that they perform are just so good. But then also, like, you can see the genuineness and the friendship with them on stage and how they interact with each other and stuff like that. For those that don't know, I do he said doo-doo. I do a weekly Ren dedicated live stream, and we always play a bunch of the big pushes music on the live stream. I've set the live stream up so that it's Sunday morning, like late morning for those in the US. It's afternoon for those in the UK. So I set it up on a time where those of you, really doesn't matter where you are, you can jump in and join. I'd love to see a bunch of you join us in the stream. We always have a ball and we always listen to some kick-ass music. I'm looking so forward to jumping into this. So without further ado, hesitation, and all that good stuff, the big push, it is on you. Let's go.
When I was very young and little, one of the first albums I was ever bought was by my mother, who is here tonight. Hello, Mum. Cheers for me, Mum.
I never performed my shows and sets in front of my mom and dad. Like, as a rapper and like a take it to your face street rapper. Like, I didn't think the lyrical content was good, but my brother always got pumped before his band broke up when my parents and other family members would make it out for the larger shows, like when they performed with the Stones or like Big Sugar, Wide Mouth Mason and stuff like that, Sugar Ray, Fishbone. Like when they did like really big shows at larger venues and they were like the openers, the headlining opener, like the whole family would always kind of like roll in, and my brother always loved it when my mom and dad were there. At being a divorced family, when both of my parents were at the same show, it always meant a little bit more to my brother. You know what I mean?
The first album she ever bought me was Nevermind the Bollocks by the Sex Pistols. How fucking great is that? What a mum. On a complete digression, shortly after that, I was massively into punk for a long time, but then I became obsessed with David Bowie, who played here in...
I said it in one of the big pushes reactions that I did, that you can definitely hear like the Ramones and Sex Pistol punk in their music. Like, it's not punk, but there's elements where you're listening to it going, that's fucking punk, in like a Cyndi Lauper song. What the fuck's going on here? You know what I mean? So it's like, you can definitely hear the influence of the artists that these guys love in the rearrangements that they do to the songs that they cover.
1972 with Ziggy Stardust. My heart broke when he died.
What an honor to share a stage and perform on a stage that like David Bowie and other legends had performed on. You know what I mean? Like, it means something. There's a venue in Toronto called the Horseshoe Tavern, and there's another venue called like the Amacombo. And my first show was at the Amacombo, but to know that the Doors, like Jimi Hendrix, were performing on the same stage that I was, it means something to the artist, and it's special to you, and that's something that nobody can take away, especially with like the amount of clubs and bars that have like just such history are always closing down. So before they close down, or they change names, or they do a rebrand or a remodel on the inside, to be able to say that you shared the exact stage with people you idolized and like loved growing up is a super, super, super special thing.
So to honor Mr. David Bowie, everybody, we're gonna do a cover called
Let's
HEROS.
go. Let's go.
Thank you so much. Well, you can be me, and I drink all the time, 'cause for lovers, yeah, that is a fact. Oh yes, for lovers, that is that. Well, I will be king.
So good.
And you can be my queen. Oh, nothing will drive them away.
So good.
We can beat them just for one day. What you say? I say.
He's got a lot of, like, the way he's phrasing the lyrics, and some of the tones are really David Bowie-esque. For the majority, it's not, but there are certain parts where it's like you can hear the David Bowie in him.
We'll drive them away. Yeah, we can beat them just for one day. We can be heroes just for one day. What you say?
Woo! Let's go! I love the fucking bass skin, the front skin of the bass drum with the big push skin. It's so fucking cool that they got that made and they have that, like, when they play. That's so why am I just seeing that right now for the first time? Let's go. So good. So good. Woo! fucking good. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. That was the Big Push Heroes live at the Brighton Dome. So good on so many different levels. It's always so good reacting to these guys because everything they do is fucking live for the most part. So it's like you get to see them in their element. You get to see them whether it's busking or performing on like a larger stage. You get to see them as opposed to just like reacting to a studio recording, which is also fine. But here I can break down the different elements. I can close my eyes. I don't have to pay attention necessarily to what's going on stage. I can hear the drummer. I can pull Ren's bass out, like the guitarist, the lead vocals, the acoustic guitar. I can hear each element the way that it's supposed to be heard. As like a performer and a person of the industry, I prefer lives over anything just because you can see them and hear the musicianship, and it's not bits and pieces of 50 takes and they just like Frankenstein the best sounding clips together, which is typically how the major labels do it, which is why it is now for the most part mistake free. But music is art. It's open to interpretation, and there is supposed to be mistakes in there for the most part. Not major mistakes, but subtle mistakes. And at the end of a show, you can ask any of your favorite artists, and if they tell you they did a perfect set, they didn't make a fucking mistake, and they're in a band and there's multiple people playing instruments and everybody slated 100%, they're full of shit. It's supposed to happen. But you don't quit. You don't stop. You keep fucking going, and you just get back and you stay on point. That's the mark of a professional. Professionals can just work through their little mistakes so that nobody knows, because nobody's going to know. And then once you think people know, it's going to turn into a major mistake. I wasn't the biggest David Bowie fan growing up, so forgive me for not being able to lip sync along with this. But at the end of the day, I'm a fan of the Big Push and the music that they cover. So like, that's the great thing about things that you may not have been into when you're younger and you didn't give it a chance, or you didn't listen to it because it wasn't your scene or it wasn't your vibe. As you get older, and you can appreciate things, or you like certain groups or certain people that do certain covers of artists, you can grow an appreciation for that. And now I want to hear the original. I want to hear the David Bowie Heroes version and like hear it for what it is. So that's the great thing about being in this chair and being in a position where I listen to kick-ass music daily, is when they are covers, I go back not to compare them, but it's just, it might be an artist that I didn't like growing up as a boom bap street rapper. I didn't have time to like engage in other music. So I was so in my lane and tunnel that just didn't fucking have time. But now that I have time, I'm going to fucking definitely go back. It's so much fun reacting to these guys. And I called it like the last couple of reactions we did to Ren and the Big Push. It's the season. It's drop season. It's not just summer. The weather's not just good. We're all feeling better because the fucking clouds have gone. The cold weather's gone. And now we can fucking enjoy the season with some major drops. YouTube, y'all already know what it is at this point, man. Y'all know Otto over here. If I keep it 100, I keep it absolutely 100% with you guys. If you're new to the channel, please smash that subscribe button, click that post notification bell, make sure to like, share, comment down below. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know songs, artists, things you want me to react to. I got you. I will put it on the list. I say it all the time because it's true. Everything we react to on this channel is what you guys requested. Keep on requesting it. I will keep on reacting to your requests. As always, in the description is the link to what we're reacting to. Not even going to ask you guys if you like it. Click that link. Go subscribe over to the Big Push's channel and let them know that HEROS just reacted to this. It's your boy, HEROS, keeping it 100, and I'm out.